the place, rock the place, rock the place, rock.
What up, friends?
What up, world? It's your boy Jimbo.
And I'm that guy, Joe. And welcome to Friday Night Flights. We're one beer at a time. This is Rockwell Brewing, Rockwell Beer Co.
I feel like
get
we're
it correct.
in front of like a giant throne of beer.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
Little alcove right here.
Everything ready to ship out.
Yeah.
Look at that sexy, bro. We're here to do a flight.
Yeah, that's beer.
We're here to do a flight, and we're here to tell you about beer. These are, well, 3 new beers from here at Rockwell. One of them has been around for a while, so I can't say it's a full 4, but we got 3 brand new beers. First up, we're going to do the Blonde Ale.
Yeah.
Blonde Ale. Sexy time Blonde Ale. This is Summer Crush. It's not a typical Blonde Ale. This is a Blonde Ale with lemongrass, and in my personal opinion, it's lacking a little bit of malt profile that I expect on Blonde Ales, but the lemongrass citrusy finish is so unique and different. It gives you something new.
Ooh. You know what? I gotta hit a malt there though.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's just, I mean, maybe it's just my palate. Typically for me, a Blonde Ale is going to have a stronger malt profile. Like that malt taste is going to be more prevalent.
And then it
but the citrus and the lemongrass, it just
settles down into a nice lemongrass, citrusy.
Yeah, and that lemongrass like really like opens up on the back part of the palate, you know? I really like the linger on this, man. It's a super crisp, clean beer. I believe it's like right around 5%, I think. I should have double checked that. I might be wrong on that ABV. It drinks like it's a lighter brew, and I'm pretty sure that I saw that earlier. It's
I feel
right
like every
5.
Blonde Ale, you could spike it,
They're normally
and it's still
lighter.
going to drink light.
And what's really nice for our friends here in St. Louis, it makes this worth coming down to check it out. How many Blonde Ales do we have in St. Louis?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
The only main one that comes to my mind, shout out to Perennial Southside Blonde. Really, really nice. I like that one. But that's the only local Blonde Ale that really comes out to mind. Right. Ooh. Out of these sexy little cute flight glasses. Rockwell has flights now, friends. Come out, check out a flight. I'll show you what we're fucking with.
Okay. As the man that works at Rockwell.
New flights here at Rockwell Beer Company. And this here, friends, this is our IPA flight. This is what we're about to get down on. This is why we're actually here. I'm a big ale fan, so I like the Blonde Ales, of course, but we decided we were going to get together and let's talk about these new IPAs.
Yep.
If you're a real fan of OBOT and you've been with us from the long ago, in our early years,
From the long ago, during the COVID time.
we have tried velour tracksuits. I don't think velour tracksuits been back here at Rockwell
It's been a while.
since then.
Yeah.
I think this is the first batch since we did it back in like 2020, maybe 21, something like that. But it was within that first year or so. I remember that because that's when we did
We also was a dope can.
Passing Clouds. We did Passing Clouds. We did Crisp Chinos. Those are staples here at Rockwell.
Yeah, Crisp
we
Chinos
did velour and we did the Standby.
Yeah.
The Hoppy Pilsners. Delicious. That's the award winner here, and I can't wait till it comes back. But this guy here is our West Coast IPA. This has been on tap for a while. It's been in regular rotation. Typical West Coast IPA in color.
Look at how, like, when you think of beer, like, especially when you're younger, when you see beer, you think of beer. This color right here is possibly one of the most perfect colors of beer you can think of.
Sexy. And that's part of what makes West Coast IPA so appealing, man. It's like West Coast is all, it's supposed to be crystal clear. You're going to have a bitter hop note on it, sometimes maybe a citrusy hop note, but typically, typically your East Coasts are a lot more citrusy and juicy, hazy. West Coast
it's going to be a little more piney.
Yeah. But what I really like about ours here, now streaming here at Rockwell, is I feel like it subtly hits all the necessary flavor profiles without being too strong in any one category.
I really appreciate that you just
pretty
said
light
that,
IPA.
because literally what I was about to say is what's really kind of majestic about this, and we're hopheads, but nothing about this is punch you in the face, punch you in the mouth. You get the piney, you get the hoppy, you get a little bit of citrus.
Get a little sweetness from the malt.
It's clear. dissipates quickly. It does not
Yeah.
linger in your
Yeah.
mouth. That, and again, I'm a big hophead. I'm a big hops guy. But some of your East Coast or just your IPAs, your double IPAs, your hazy, your juicies, they all tend to leave a lingering taste in your mouth. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but especially we're really always kind of trying to speak to those of you that are not beer people and not heads.
Or that think that you're not a craft beer person. You're someone who loves beer, but you think you don't like craft beer.
Yeah.
I've said this to some people here at this bar, that if you think you hate IPA, that they all taste like grapefruit or they all taste like grass, just get a sample.
Yeah.
Just try it, because I think this one is balanced a little bit differently. And it's lower ABV. It's a session IPA. I think this is like 5.5.
You want to get a little local with it.
Actually,
I hear
think this is like 7.
You want to get a little local here.
I think.
I hear on the Rizzuto show, anytime they talk about beer, they talk about IPAs and how gross they are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, first of all, I understand you guys aren't beer drinkers, right? But also, you're remembering IPAs from 10, 15 years ago when the craft beer revolution was really spiking, and every brewery had to be as hoppy as possible.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if it was good. It was like, how much hop can we fucking get in this thing? And yes, man, back then you had a lot of beers that really weren't good. They just had a lot of hop to them. And yes, there were a bunch of fucking hipsters that were like, yeah, man, the more hops, like if you could just pour straight hops into my mouth,
Right.
This is an IPA.
And I think a lot of it too is like that correlation between cannabis and hops and beer.
There is that.
They're in the same family. So if you're a hardcore fucking pothead, IPAs smell good to you. And I think that was part of the IPA boom.
I think so, but
like
I also
in a little way.
I do think there was a big just hipster.
Part of it is just trendiness.
It's trendiness of
That's all it is, bro.
It's trendiness of liking things that like other people don't. Like
that's
like you hear some
stouts have had their run with that.
Like you hear some shitty music that's just like 3 tracks layered on top of each other, and it really isn't good. But a bunch of hipsters are gonna be like, it's really deep. Like I actually really like, no, you fucking don't. It's not good.
But
there
you know
were
what?
A lot of IPAs that were not actually good. They were just so fucking hoppy that you had hipsters being like, "Yeah, man, I love anything." It's just like, the IBUs has IBUs in the 150s. Like, shut the fuck up.
Or
it's
like
terrible.
when you're talking about juicy IPAs, it's like, if my beer doesn't taste like you poured juice in it, it's not juicy enough, or hazy enough, or citrusy enough. This has a hint of everything except for that hazy, juicy quality.
This is something that somebody like the guy like Riz and Moon on the Rizzuto show that have talked shit about IPAs. This is something I would challenge the guys like that to try and be like, tell me it still tastes like skunky shit.
Yeah, and you know what?
Really does.
If you don't like it that much, that's one thing. If it's not something that you're going to drink 3 or 4 of, that's fine. But I do challenge you to try this and not be like, hey, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the general consensus.
It's not overly hopped. It's not overly skunky. It doesn't taste like you're drinking a skunk's asshole.
So that's our mainstay, our staple. It's been here for a long time. Now streaming, West Coast IPA. You can get it in cans. Come up here in Rockwell. You're going to get a good deal. Come and see me. I'm going to pour you up some samples. You're going to love it. Now we're going to move on to the new shit. Well, semi-new.
Semi-new. I mean, this was around years ago. Years ago. Now, I love this one.
This IPA helped Rockwell build a reputation here in St. Louis.
It is one of those days. It's Friday, July 24th.
5th? 6th? 5th? 6th?
Something like that. It's one of them.
The weekend of the 25th.
You still have the heat dome shit going on. You can see how sweaty that beer is real quick. Look at that sweat.
But the difference between that last one and this one, though, like the haze. I mean,
now this is the type of stuff that when the Rizzuto show talks about hating IPAs or guys like that.
Yeah, you're gonna hate this beer.
You're gonna hate
this. This is not for you. So let's put it like this.
But hold on. There's a caveat to that. This is well done. A lot of the beers that were out 10, 12, 15 years ago, when I first got into craft beer, they were just hoppy for the sake of being hoppy. The science has gotten better. The art has gotten better. Right?
Yeah, man. They're much more balanced now.
Yeah,
and
it's like a hot sauce that figured out how to be really hot but also have flavor versus just being fucking hot for the sake of being hot.
Yeah, man. And you got to think about it the same as your light beers. Let's think about it. if you're a domestic beer fan, you have your favorite light beer. I mean, you do, you know, and there's a reason for it. It's a flavor profile. It's the same thing with the IPAs.
Buddy, this is going to sound bad, but it's actually not because I like it. That kind of tastes like bong water to a degree. I'm sorry. No, it tastes like
Bong.
it tastes like you remember back in the day, you ran out of weed, couldn't get a hold of your weed guy, so you start cleaning your pipe. You start cleaning out your pipe, and you get
There's a resiny taste on it.
This tastes like a resin.
All right, friends, that's probably going to sound disgusting to you if you know what we're talking about, but I feel you. You don't mean that in any kind of bad way.
It has a
like
good
there's,
resin. I mean, and again, resin is a thing, you know. Resin.
Well, I mean, it could be the resin from the citrus.
From the sap.
Yeah, you know. But that's what's nice about this one is it's not hardcore juicy, but it's real citrusy. It does have a juicy quality about it. Yeah. It's a hazy IPA, but it's real citrusy, and I feel like crisp and cold. If you're a hophead and a real IPA fan, this beer is kind of refreshing,
and,
man.
And again, hops and marijuana are of the same genus. It has a resiny taste to it. Now it did that.
That's so funny. I get more of a pine resin, but I didn't think of that till you said that.
Yeah.
And it dissipates, and it kind of gives you a little bit of that bitter linger.
And it gives way the more sips you take. But the first taste I had took me back to high school, college, being in my parents' basement with my piece and cleaning it up, trying to get scraping with a paper clip and shit, and getting like a resin ball like that. You take
and you get that resin ball in the bowl, and you're just like, God damn it!
And the high only lasted like 10
And then we're gonna go after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's wild is that high is short-lived, but damn does it hit you, man.
Rocket ship, but 15 minutes later, you're like, fuck, I'm out of weed again.
You gotta go to sleep.
Yeah,
you take a nap. No, but this is good, and it's solid. I don't think this is a full East Coast style IPA, but it is a hazy IPA, you know? And I think the citrus quality on it is very, very nice. It's not very juicy. Now we're going to move on to Golden Drift. Golden Drift is the brand new IPA here at Rockwell. And Golden Drift is the juicy IPA. So if you're a hazy fan who's looking for that juice quality, this is the one.
Look at that lacing it creates.
Oh, yeah. It's silky smooth. That's sexy.
Smooth.
Yeah, man. You can smell it's juicy, you know, like you can tell. A little bit more East Coast style, but I think the biggest thing is that it's a legitimate juicy IPA.
Ooh.
Without tasting like someone poured orange juice in your beer.
I was expecting hop to hit first, fruit hit first, then hop, then some more citrus. But it wasn't even necessarily citrus fruit that hit first. It was just kind of fruit, hop, citrus.
Man, you know what? So they poured My Flight first. I was like, we need some flights so we can do this review. They poured My Flight first, and then I was like, hey, he's going to need a flight too. Mine sat for a few minutes. I'm sure it's a little bit warmer. So far, every Golden Drift I've drank has been like crisp cold. This one's warmed up a little bit, and I'm going to be real. There's a malt taste that I'm getting for the first time right now that I haven't had on this beer before. It's probably because we're back here in the warehouse. But, like, you see what I'm saying? Sam, say hi to the people. Turn around. Say hi.
Hello.
Hi. Come see us at Rockwell. But there's...
we don't take ourselves seriously enough.
It's okay.
We don't.
Rockwell needs the people to know who's going to serve them their beer. You know?
all 6 million of our followers just saw you.
Yeah.
We have 450 followers, so don't worry about it. Only 5 million. We're not alive.
Sam, what's your favorite IPA here at Rockwell? I know you're not an IPA drinker. That's why I'm putting you on the spot.
No, I do like IPAs.
I thought you told me you didn't.
No, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Which one do you like the most out of these three?
Typical band, not listening.
I know. I'm like, oh, shit.
It's called selective hearing.
I'm like, I'm trying to pay attention. My bad.
No,
right now, there's velour tracksuit in my refrigerator at home, so I got.
Hey! Yep.
Been fans of velour for a long time.
I'm with it. The only
Buddy, I have sucked this down without even paying attention.
The comeback made the hype because I've never tasted it before.
Okay, all right, yeah, and that's what we were just talking about, because when we first started this show a few years ago, we did velour tracksuits, and I don't think that Rockwell's put it out since then, so it's kind of new again, you know. But
old is new again,
right? But what I think is really, really nice and notable about this juicy ass IPA here is that it is very juicy.
By the way, I want you guys to notice something real quick.
You get
If that tells you anything about how I felt about that beer,
you get a little quality of like I said, like someone poured juice in your beer. It's not that strong, but you do get full fruit juice flavor on it. But what's nice is now that we've been chilling back here, this beer's warmed up a little bit. There's a malt taste on this that I love. You know, that I haven't experienced until literally right now.
I mean, I sucked that down pretty goddamn quick.
Yeah, dude, that's just really nice. The finish is beautiful. I love how it's crisp on the front end of your palate, but then the finish, like there's that lingering malt and citrus and hop that just sits there.
So,
like it doesn't dissipate. You know, it just sits there. And I really, really love that.
So on that note,
rank them.
We have reached that point in the show. So let's see. I am going to go. I'm going to go Blonde Ale 4. Now streaming 3. Velour Tracksuit 2nd, and best in show is that fucking golden drift. Gone. It's gone. Gold. My best in show is golden.
I like that. I think the only thing I'm switching with you is I think I would probably switch velour and golden.
Okay.
So we're almost like right there.
So the
that
blonde,
means we're like the
these
same
four,
type of fucking beer drinkers.
So out of the 4, the blonde. You know, again, don't ever mistake us putting something at the bottom of a ranking as it's bad. Because honestly, we've only had a few bad beers in our life.
If we had
one
said
of them
no,
being that goddamn Bog Myrtle. That's really the only bad beer I've ever tried.
I won't talk about you too much anymore.
No, she doesn't come up much. But
Weston Brewing, Weston.
But if you go back through the catalog, you'll hear about them.
We're gonna come see you at your brewery. We're gonna come talk to you guys. We're gonna come get a flight. We're gonna ask a bunch of questions, but we're gonna have a flight and we're gonna give you rave reviews and we're gonna praise your brewery.
But I'm also gonna ask about the fucking Bog Myrtle.
But when you think about it, I remember the Irish that we had from Weston.
Irish was good.
But outside of that, I think the Bog Myrtle is the only one that like sticks in my brain
because of how bad it was.
Yeah, I'll never forget, bro. I'll never forget Alex. Like, I don't know, man. It's weird, but like I can't stop drinking it.
Yeah, we were a couple of beers.
Shout out to our boy Ale the Chosen. For my friends that haven't seen yet, I got to put it up on YouTube. I got it up on IG today. We just did a meeting, and we got another huge batch of mead going. We've got, I want to say about 12-ish gallons of mead cooking up right now. Between fermenting and back sweetened, yeah, I want to say it's somewhere between 12 and 13. Like, we're going to have some new meads for you guys soon. Check us out on stlcraftbeer.com. We have our Mead School Part 1 and 2 on there. We're going to get 3 and 4 coming up pretty soon. What you thinking? What you feeling?
So check out the blog in a few weeks. I got to get back to my whiskey blogs.
Ooh.
You know, we
I know your last one was really good.
We share a lot of personal shit on this show. So I've been fairly absent. I've had a lot of fuckery.
You're like, let me tell you what's been going on.
Last heat wave, the AC broke. That was a nice $8,000 fucking ordeal.
Homeowner problems, bro.
Both dogs wound up with fleas, hot spots. Had to take them both to the fucking hospital. Had to fumigate the goddamn house.
Been there too.
All that kind of
bullshit. At least you don't have fucking carpet.
Most of the house we do not. You're correct.
Because, bro, that fucking carpet makes your flea problem so much fucking worse.
You were correct.
God damn, I let off 8 bombs in my house when what by square footage?
Yeah.
I was supposed to let off 3. We just stayed gone for 48 hours.
Yeah.
Now. I came back, opened all the windows and doors.
But on that note, ladies, gentlemen, hopheads, beer nerds, beer whatever, fucking lovers.
Our friends from everywhere, please like, share, subscribe.
Hey, and if you're international, let us know where you're checking out from.
Yeah, I want to know what you're drinking. I want to know what you're doing. Come see me at Rockwell Beer, friends.